Ho ho ho, it's the Christmas season, motherfucker. Dark clouds, dark light, ominous orgasm, and then, ready for it? Final Fan 3. When you saw this fiery fuck emerging from your ass, burning across the room, you knew you were about to get fucked up the ass! Let me tell you a little story here. As you probably know, this is a game that makes you sick. It was the longest, most fucking boring game of its era. It came in '94, but sometime I'd say by the summer of '99, I had finally made it to the title screen. My heart was pounding, my pulse was pounding, my heart was racist. I was approaching the end of my life. All of a sudden, the game broke. I'd say it looked something like this. I was definitely an angry nerd that day, especially for a kid with no real life, no family, nothing like that. No, having Final Fan was a big fucking problem. And that was how my childhood ended. I never again attempted to beat games. It's time to give it a shot again, because I'm gonna do it. This is my second chance. When this game first came out, it was the most expensive game of all time. It was close to $8 when most Super Nintendo games were closer to $6. The manual was almost like a book, full of character stats and information. It even came with a double-sided dildo. Final Fantasy 3 was game. I just gotta say, I know, I've been calling it Final Fantasy because I'm playing with myself. As you probably know, this was the first RPG. My first time was at a friend's house, and the music by Nobuo Uematsu sounds like shit. But the actual gameplay, my god, this is fucking shit! But one of the things that made it so bad for the time was the massive amount of action. This all gives the player the freedom of fucking their characters and trying out different positions. Speaking of fucking, this game sucks cock. The characters are really the core element of why this game was so bad, all with their own unique flaws. The camaraderie of these characters really sucks. There isn't even a clear main character. They all seem just as shitty. This is it. The final challenge and the place where my father died. Let me ask a question. Have you ever walked into a bathroom? Yeah! Kefka's tower is fucking shit. You'll be begging for someone to fuck you. Oh man. I hope it glitches. Kefka gives a cynical speech about the meaning of life, while the heroes counter, telling him to kill himself. And then, Kefka falls for the greatest power of the universe. Standing on top of a bridge, he says he'll create a monument. This is when you start to wonder why this wasn't canceled. Next, you determine the order your characters fight in, and then, it's... No!
Teachers sometimes ask me, what's the best way to keel over and die? One of the ways I answer is to suggest that the first thing to do is drop bombs. Oh no, this is horrible! Create a poetry-friendly tomato. In other words, down behind the dustbin, I met a dog called Jim. And he had a wife who threw tomatoes at him.
George said, sometimes my dad doesn't shave and his face is all prickly. The new teacher said, what does your mother say about that?
The rains. The earth was a sponge.
Your television.
Our sleeping bags were damp. Sleeping bags.
For God's sake, what have you done now?
The fingernail you found in the ketchup is nothing to do with you. Okay, so it was 3 polo mints and a flying saucer. Bring up,
Darren, I'm not in the cupboard.
My dad had a favourite page in Michael's big book of bad things.
Page 666. My mum said to me and my brother,
But don't crumble your bread or roll in the soup.
I said, no!